Welcome to another episode of UCRD Reviews. So today we have another release from 8th MS Team. This time it's the Mobile Suit Gundam The 08th MS Team Option Parts Set 3 version anime. So the first two sets were pretty good. The first one was alright. The second one was great because it had the vehicles. And this third one has a vehicle as well. This time it's the Jet Core Booster, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of different pieces in this set. As you can see, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. So the back pretty much spells it all out. You get the broken arm parts for the EZ8. You have the firing effect and the slashing effect for the Gouf Custom. An explosion effect usable on the Guntank as well as other figures. You get a Jet Core Booster with a broken wing effect, the bomb, and the landing gear. So quite a bit to unpack here. It all looks like pretty solid stuff. The Jet Core Booster is something we haven't seen since the MSIA days. I think we got it with the GM Sniper. So this time it's a standalone unit, and it's quite a bit bigger than its MSIA counterpart. So let's go ahead and take a look at this set. As usual, we'll take a look at everything individually and show what it looks like on the figures in a little bit. So first off here, this is the firing effect for the 3-barrel machine gun. Looks great, has the pegs there. This is a unique piece, so I like this one. And then this one looks really fantastic. This is the slashing effect for the Gouf Custom. It looks like it's molded to the Gouf Custom's torso, so it might not be usable on other figures, but it looks great. You can see where the beam saber handle will plug in to simulate cutting the Gouf Custom in half, just like Shiro did in his EZ8. Pretty cool. You have an explosion effect for the Guntank mass production type. There's even a slot where the Gouf Custom's heat saber fits in, which is cool. Now in the show it didn't explode like this. It just kind of broke the head, but this looks pretty neat. I like that. And everything else here is, well, I guess we'll get through this. There's a little peg piece before we get to the cool Jet Core Booster. This actually replaces the ball joint here, and this allows you to plug this in so that you can use it for different figures. And this little flat piece is actually just a removal tool for the ball joint or the peg, and it helps you pry it out of there. Now we get to this big old thing. This is the Jet Core Booster. Really cool fighter craft that we got to see in the series. You see the canopy opens. You have a little pilot in there. Pretty cool. It has 2 machine guns on either side of the nose, and then it has one back here. We'll go ahead and put these fins on the top, and they just plug right in, super easy. There we go. And so that is the Jet Core Booster. You have 2 panels here that are removable. These are for the stand. So there's one on either side, and then you have this, and this for the landing gear, which we'll go over in a second. And this is where the bomb attaches. It is also effect part compatible for thruster effects. Pretty cool. These little wings move as well, so really neat. Let's take a look at what it comes with. So first off here we get the landing gear. This is the front wheel. Looks quite nice. And then we have the 2 back wheels. These should mirror each other. And we'll get all this plugged in. I went ahead and removed the panels here. And so this should just attach right up pretty easily. You do want to be careful. You don't want to snap these wheels. They're pretty small. There we go. And this last one here. It's always fun doing this on camera. And there we have it. There is the landing gear for the jet core booster. Really nice looking. You also get this little clear piece. This goes with the big giant bomb that it drops in the series. So the bomb will actually attach back here with these odd shaped pegs. So it'll kind of sit like that. Or you can attach this piece to it. I want to say it goes like this, possibly. Yeah, and then this piece sets in like that, so it looks like it's dropping the bomb, which is pretty cool. And finally, you get a wing that is completely shattered. This is to simulate when the Gouf Custom attacked a jet core booster in the air. Really neat looking with the clear parts like that. And so it'll replace this wing specifically because there's a notch there. So it's got to be on this side, and that simulates the wing being broken apart. And then I have two pieces I completely forgot about. These are the broken arm parts for the EZ8, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. So that's everything. Let's put everything together now. So the first couple pieces here are the exploding Guntank head effect. You can see it holds the heat saber in there pretty well. And this just ball joints onto right where the head went originally. And I have the busted arm here. It fits onto the ground Gundam. I don't have the EZ8 yet, which I have a post up about that, but there's a production error with it, so I might not have my EZ8 for a while. But the arm splits off, and this piece just slides down in there. And then same with this side. You'll have this big peg piece sticking out, and this just goes right onto it. Super easy, and looks great. I think it looks just fine. It replicates that scene pretty well. So there's a few different pieces being shown off here. We have the jet core booster dropping its bomb, and it has its broken wing. I also put some thruster effects on it. We have the Gouf Customs machine gun firing effect, and the really cool beam saber slashing effect as well. So you can see where the beam saber handle is plugged into it. So everything fit in really well. The Gouf Custom splits apart right where the waist is right there. You take the cables off in the back, and this just plugs right in. Everything was super easy to put in place. None of the pieces were difficult to remove, which is something I worry about with effect parts. You know, sometimes they're very difficult to actually remove and place onto the figure, and stuff is brittle and fragile. But you don't really have that worry here with this set. So let me bring this a little bit closer here so you can see. So it just looks like the saber just completely run through them, which is pretty cool looking. Lots of neat poses you can make with these, so very happy with these. So lastly, for this picture, I just wanted to show that the explosion piece can be attached to shields or whatever else you want via hardpoint when you change out the ball joint, which I have here. So that wasn't in focus, but that was the ball joint. It got removed and changed out for that hardpoint piece, so you can make poses like this. So I wanted to take this chance and bring out some of my other Robot Spirits vehicles. I brought out everything except the G-Fighter, just because it's so much bigger. We have the Core Fighter that comes with the G-Fighter, the Hover Truck and the DOP that come with the 8th MS Team Option Part Set 2, the Vulcan Armored Car that comes with the Gogg, and the Komu that comes with the Gouf Flight Test Type, and then of course the Jet Core Booster in the middle. So you can see how much larger it is, but it is in scale with the front end of the Core Fighter, which is pretty cool. So, you know, everybody has landing gear, and you can see how much larger the Jet Core Booster is to everything there. It's just a Pretty big, beefy fighter. And it's neat that they make these little vehicles. I really like that they released these, so pretty cool. So that was the third and possibly final option set for 8th MS Team. The line is slowly coming to a close, unfortunately, and I think this is the last effect part set we're going to get. It does come with a cool vehicle, the Jet Core Booster, which is quite large. You can see it's just about as tall as a mobile suit, and much more in scale than the MSIA version was. But this set cost me $34 and change for pre-order. It's a regular release, pretty easy to find, and everything in this set works well. All the Jet Core Booster accessories work perfectly. Some of them, I mean, the broken wing effect looks better than I thought it would. The two Gouf custom parts work very well together. Really easy to use. The explosion effect for the Guntank is versatile. The busted arm parts are neat, even though I don't have an Easy 8. You know, it works with the ground Gundams. So everything works really well in this set, and I think it's definitely worth the money. I mean, it's worth it for the Jet Core Booster alone. I mean, that thing's just super cool. But if you find the set and you have a bunch of 8th MS Team figures, definitely pick it up, because this is one worth having. Thank you for watching the review. Check out the links below for all the figures and accessories I used in this review. You can see all the individual reviews for them. And thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you next time.